Hello everyone, it is KidsFilmingClub. I am Micah, and today we will be taking a look at 5 lost Stikbot products. These are Stikbot products that existed at one point, but as of this video have not yet been released. Sources to these Stikbot products will be found in the description, but without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that have been lost in time. Number 5. Originally shown off in a video by Puppet Steve, the Safari Stikbot movie set seemingly never released. I've looked on the Zing store, I've looked on Amazon, but as far as I can tell, there is no place you can buy this movie set. Which is strange because in Series 3 Stikbot action packs, all of the packs are based off of their corresponding movie sets, with the action packs and movie sets sharing the exact same accessories. All of these movie sets released, yes, that includes the Dino pack, it exists, you can find it, except for the Safari movie set. While we don't know if any of these are still out there, it is a shame because this is a really good movie set. You get this cool log cabin, this car, this treehouse sort of thing, and this really interesting Stikbot creature. Wonder what the lore behind that is. If they ever decide to release this in the future, I'd definitely buy this over their newest movie set. Number 4. Check out this Stikbot shirt that I'm wearing. But wait, what is this? Is that a Stikbot panda? No, that looks more like a Stikbot bear. But wait, the only Stikbot bears I own are panda bears. Where are the rest of the bears? Oh, there they are. The Stikbot Bear is a little bit of a mystery. Its origins began on a post from Stikbot on Instagram. Here we see a silhouette of a bear, but of what bear was up to the viewers to decide. This post acted as a sort of poll. What would you rather see as a stick bear? A black bear or a polar bear? Judging by a quick glance, I'd say that most of the comments wanted it to be a polar bear. Fast forward to when the Stick Pets originally hit the Zing store, you could find a video on the site that included a stop-motion video of some of the prototype Stick Pets. This video would later also be uploaded to Stikbot Central. However, in this video, we don't see a black bear or a polar bear. Instead, we see a brown bear and a panda. I'm pretty sure the Stikbot Bear had some prototype art at some point, so I'm guessing that would mean that it was planned to release. However, the only bear that ever came out was the Stikbot Panda. So chances are it was scrapped and they never released it because they thought that one bear would be enough. However, I do want to take our attention and look at some of the Stikbot Bear's ears, all of the bears. If we look in the little Instagram post, we can see that this bear has tiny circular ears. If we look in the video with the prototype bear, we can see that it has the same tiny circle ears. And the panda over there has large circle ears. But then if we look at my Stikbot shirt, we can see that it has large round ears instead of the small round ears that the bear should have. This is pretty much just a retextured head shape of a panda, and it just looks like a bear. Now I'm not sure what this all means, but I think it does prove to support the fact that the Stikbot Bear was planned to be released, and they were different from pandas. But what about the black bear and the polar bear? Were those ever planned to be released? After all, I think most people wanted polar bears. The mystery of these bears remains to be unsolved, but it is unfortunate that these bears never saw the light of day. Number 3. Okay, this one may not count as a lost Stikbot product. However, in Puppet Steve's video, he does say that he can't actually show you the figures, implying that there may be prototypes that were made for Toy Fair. But Stickball Monsters' early designs make it on the list because there's a lot of minor little differences that got changed in the final Stikbot Monsters release. For example, Gigantus used to be gray instead of green. I think the gray fits him a lot better, considering he's kind of like a rock monster. But they probably changed it just because green makes him a lot more appealing and easier to catch your eye. Next is Aquafang, and its most notable difference is the fact that it only was going to have one leg. Pretty much just act like a flipper or a mermaid tail sort of thing. And I'm kind of glad they changed this because have you guys ever tried animating with Stikbot chickens? It's hard. Although if you look closely, I don't think it was actually going to work like the chickens. There's no strings or holes for the strings, so I think this is on a ball joint. I think the use of a ball joint is actually pretty smart. If Stikbot chickens had ball joints on their legs, then they would be a lot easier to animate with. This one-legged Aquafang probably could have worked, but we got a two-legged one instead, which is fine. Also, it appears the ears don't move like they do in the final product. Next, there's Cybernus, whose color scheme is pretty much inverted from how it appears in the final product. Once again, this was probably changed for that eye-catching, appealing factor. Then there's Chiron, who was originally going to be called the Butcher. Also, his color scheme is different, as the original was going to be sort of cyan blue, but the full released one is gold. The only changes to Scorch and Insector were their eye colors. The skeleton Grim is pretty much the same. And finally, there's Giggles, who has the most noticeable changes in the fact that he used to be based on the It Clown, but now is based on the Joker. And one thing I gotta say about this is I think I influenced this. In my original Toy Fair video, where I covered these monsters, I complained that the It Clown isn't really appropriate for children, and that they'd be banking off of the It movie's success. I mean, they're still banking off of Joker as a character, but still, that's better than the It movie, I guess. The main point I'm trying to make is that it feels like Zing watched my video about the Toy Fair Stikbot Monsters. They listened to my critiques and criticisms, and then they changed them for the final product. In fact, if you go back to that video, even tiny little things I talked about, like Aquafang's one leg and Scorch's eyes, they sort of changed in a way. And that just makes me respect Zing all the more and the people who make the Stikbots themselves, because they're able to listen and take feedback, which is great. But Zing, if you're watching this video, could you give me some concept art or some prototype early Stikbot stuff? Not just me, but all the big YouTubers and such, so that way we could give you feedback and generate hype for your products? That'd be nice, thank you. Number 2. In a video by Rod Toy Masters, they go over the Stikbot products that we're going to release in 2019. This mainly includes the Klikbots, as well as the new green screen studio and the new multicolored Stikbots. But one Stikbot product that has not yet been released is the Stikbot 3-pack. This was going to be a Stikbot set that included 2 regular Stikbots and 1 exclusive mystery printed Stikbot. The Zing guy states that these are probably not coming out in 2019, but they were going to release in 2020. Obviously, it's 2020 now, and as of the making of this video, these 3 packs have still not been released. Of course, we're still in 2020, so they could release any time now. But even the Megabots, which weren't even at this toy fair or in this video, have already been released and revealed online, which is making me question whether these 3 packs are still going to be released. After all, we're already halfway through the year. If they're going to release them, they gotta release them soon, or at least officially announce that they are still coming. Number 1! Finally, from another Puppet Steve video are the Stikbot Danglers. There was a lot of Stikbot merch related stuff that was going to release in 2018. Like the Stikbot plushies, which I do think were available at Toys R Us for a brief period, but then they obviously closed, so that was kind of limited supply of those. And then there's also the Stikbot little head plushies, which I think are on the Zing store actually. I think those did release. But the Stikbot Danglers, on the other hand, were nowhere to be seen or found. These are like keychain accessories because they got a keychain on their head, which you can use to attach to stuff. And they've still got suction cups too, so you can stick them to any smooth surface. They work just like the regular Stikbots do. These are still pretty cool. I'd definitely love to attach one of these to my backpack or future car keys. Sure, we've got the head keychains, which are still good because they're small and compact, but these are still Stikbot heads. And there's a pretty good chance that if I use them, the face printing will wipe off eventually, which is why I don't use them. I don't want to risk their face prints getting wiped off. But that's not a problem with the Stikbot Danglers, because the faces are presumably made out of black plastic or rubber. They won't fade away. Not to mention, you get the full Stikbot. These suction cups and all, the full body, everything. The head, the body, the suction cups, everything. All on a keychain. But I think that's exactly why this got cancelled. It's a little too much like Stikbot. Imagine how the cost would work. Would it be more money than a Stikbot, or less money, or equal amount? And if it was equal amount, the Stikbots and keychains would be competing against each other. So that's my theory as to why the Stikbot Danglers never released. Zing, if you're still watching this video, if you got any of these left in the warehouse, could you hook me up? I could review it, or just keep it a secret. It's up to you. Anyways, those were 5 lost Stikbot products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want me to make more of these, I could try to find some more lost Stikbot products, then let me know in the comments or by leaving a like. And also, let me know which one of these 5 products would you have liked to seen released the most. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.